Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Kansas City Royals and the Oakland A's. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Sean Manaea, a lefty from Indiana, is on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, on the mound now is Sean Manaea, the pride and joy of Indiana State University. Low three-quarter arm angle. He reminds me a lot of former Met pitcher Sid Fernandez. Mid to upper 90s fastball, a true slurve. He also has a straight changeup and a funky arm angle. He's really tough on lefties.
With Merrifield next to hit, he will lead this one off today. First pitch coming. Here it is. And underway from Oakland as the first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball one. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The 1-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw by Lowry, and there's the first out. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, PEREZ is definitely a guy to watch right now. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Standing in, Jorge BONIFACIO. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped foul, and it looks like that's going to make it into the VIP seats. The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty's there for it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the left fielder, number 4, Alex.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. His career numbers against Manaea, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Only 1 strike away from throwing a very strong first inning to begin the ball game. He looks sharp.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. Just underway here in Oakland. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3, and now the A's offense gets its first shot here. No score. Danny Duffy, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, thanks, Matt. And Danny Duffy, you're looking at a small stick of dynamite here. Not a real big guy, about 6 foot, 185 pounds, but good life on his fastball. Sneaky quick, 94 to 96. Good hard slider, a true slider. His changeup is getting better. You'll know if Danny Duffy's on early because he's a swing and miss left-handed strikeout type pitcher.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. The 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Merrifield picks it up, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. With that, let's look at the starting lineup for the hometown A's. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's an imposing figure with a bat in his hands. Always seems to turn in a good at bat, and he can do a lot of damage when he barrels up the ball.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Joyce. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. The 1-0 home. 1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Now Joyce smacks one into right. Lots of carry on this one. But that'll be off the right field wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got on it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
Here's Jed Lowry now as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Career numbers against Danny Duffy. He's gone 3 for 6. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Joyce, the runner at second with 1 away. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Batting fourth, designated hitter, PEREZ.
So here's the Oakland cleanup batter, Chris Davis. as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Hey, when you're in a tough spot right there, that's an excellent job by the pitcher to get ahead 0-1. He has now got this offensive player on the defensive.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Hey, he's not going to get away with that all day. He's got to find a way to get on top of that ball and bury it.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Salvador Perez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
13, Salvador Perez.
First delivery to him on the way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Behind 0-2 now.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change, he had to be sitting off speed right there.
Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Now another 0-2. Well hit to right, but foul. Here's another 0-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. Ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And the changeup is way low that time. Neither guy giving in. Here's the next one. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate.
Hey, we all love home runs and gappers, but I love the mano-y-mano right here. 5 foul balls in this at bat. He continues to make this pitcher work.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, Perez on his way for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. In is Jorge Soler, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Grounded back up the middle. Simeon's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And let's take a look at the guy playing shortstop up the chute today, and that's Marcus Stroman. This has been a work in progress. He's had to grind, take countless hours of ground balls, and work on his accuracy. But don't get it twisted. He's made some big highlight reel plays, and if you miss middle, we all know the power he has.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Chesler Cuthbert. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go ahead run at third with one away. Into the corner and slicing foul. He's set. Here's the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike two. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the concrete staircases and gone. So a two-run homer down the line in left as they've taken a two-run lead.
Yeah, with one out and a runner on third, he just wanted to lift one to the outfield to move across the run. But he does a heck of a lot more than that by lifting it right over the fence.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier.
First baseman number 17. Hunter.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Still only one out in the inning. Three and 0 now.
The count's 3-0.
He loses him on ball 4. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit.
PAULO, Orlando.
And that'll bring up the Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. His career numbers against Minaya, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. And there he goes towards second. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Smolinski calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Batting ninth, shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
The batter number 15, second baseman,
Whit Merrifield next to hit. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the second inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now the relay home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. He's got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Bonifacio, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his first year at the big league level. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. The 1-1 misses for the second ball.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Nope.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now. Three runs already home here. Now the payoff pitch home is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for Oakland. It's now 3-0 Royals. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson.
Leading off for the A's, first baseman, Matt Olson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Nope.
And that one stayed up a little high. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Misses. Ball 2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff.
Next up for the A's, Stephen Piscotty. Here comes the first pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty, 1 man out. just got a piece up the line. That's a foul ball. The 0-2 delivery. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 coming. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He grounds it sharply to third. On to first, and that's your ball game.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
3-0 the final score in this one today. The Royals took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Danny Duffy earns the victory on the mound. Sean Manaea only completed 2 innings and is charged with the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 3 runs.